Good morning, people, and welcome to the 6 a.m. Club, man. And today's conversation is disrespect, right? And I got a question for you guys. That is, do you agree with disrespect? Now, some people will think, oh, that's a simple question. Of course, I don't agree with disrespect. But the fact that you may say that, and we should think that that answer is quite simple, I'm finding a lot of the time, and especially in our culture right now, people are leading their conversations. People are leading their platforms with disrespect. They're leading it with, okay, I'm going to be rude or I'm going to violate or disrespect this person because that brings me some kind of notoriety, noise, views, money. I don't know, right? And I'm starting to find that these are things that we used to condemn. Together we would all kind of say, nah, like being feisty and being rude and all that's not cool, bro. And we would kind of push them to the side. But now I feel like these things are growing. Disrespect. Big up to Kid and Chinks. Kid and Chinks, they're the leaders of the LVC, which, if you don't know what the LVC is, it's the low vibrational content. Yeah, they're the leaders of that. Big up to my brothers because they're doing their thing, right? And they put out content based around the fact that they understand that you guys, and it may not be you guys who are watching the 6 a.m. Club, but you guys who are watching content care much more about arguing, fighting, disrespect, lies, etc., more than, I'd say, I don't want to say low vibrational content, but negative stuff more than positive stuff. Everyone kind of says it. Everyone says, when they put out positive content, it doesn't get any love, it doesn't get any views or whatever, right? Now, for me, if I was to go to ask everybody who's watching this content, do you agree with disrespect? Most of them, I believe, would say no. Most of them would say, nah, I don't agree with it. It's rude and it's trouble starting, and they'll have something to say, right? But in the secrets of their homes, even me, I find myself watching stuff sometimes that I'm like, why am I even watching this? Do you know what I'm saying? What is the draw? What is the pull? Do you know what I mean? Is disrespect becoming more respected to some degree? Are we starting to agree with disrespect? Are we starting to, because the fact that people are leading with it, people are starting their conversations, they're starting their journeys with disrespect. I remember when people used to say clout chasing. Oh, he's a clout chaser. You don't really hear that much anymore. And people back then, they may not have been clout chasing, but whether they was or they wasn't, people will directly say, that person's a clout chaser. Quick to throw it out there. Like how they throw out snitch. Clout chaser, clout chaser, clout chaser. I don't hear that term anymore. It's like it doesn't exist. And now people are blatantly chasing clout. A man will violate and disrespect and not care about the consequences because they're getting something on the other end of it, and blatantly say what their intention was. They'll say, listen, my intention was I wanted to steal your clout. You got the clout and I want the clout. Bro, like, where is the integrity these days? Does it not exist? Do we even care about it? And I'm asking you these questions because I'm often finding myself having conversations with two different types of people. One type of person is someone who's against these new world rules, let's call them. And the other person who is for the new world rules, right? Now, let's say the new world rules are, for example, I don't know, disrespect, speaking on the internet about subjects and situations that are not from the internet, but they've hit the internet, or stuff like that, right? And I'm getting people who are like, because I do the 6 a.m. Club, so I don't really speak on social issues, but if I did, even when I do, or it feels like I am, I'll have people messaging me or saying to me, oh, why did you speak on this? Or you shouldn't speak on that, or you should speak on blah, 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 blah. The reason why I don't speak on certain things is because, for me, I just don't want to get caught up in that. But I don't have anything against it. And one thing that I think people don't understand is, to understand what people are doing doesn't mean you have to agree with it. But I understand it. There are so many people right now who are on their journey and they have a plan. Because this is one thing. Some people are forwarding with disrespect. They have no plan. All they know is people are looking at me. Look at me, look at me. Oh, you're watching me. They just want to be watched. They don't care what they're being watched for. Yeah? Hoes. That's what I call them. Slags. You hoe. Yeah? But there are some people who are like, watch me. Because they have a plan. They have a mission. They have a goal. And I respect what they're doing and I appreciate it because I can definitely see the idea of where they're heading and the idea of what they're trying to achieve. It's the people who are mindlessly just chatting rubbish on the internet and disrespecting people for free, for nothing, that I think I don't agree with. There was a time when we was younger, right? When if you disrespected someone, you understood that meant you are going to have to deal with an altercation. Yeah? Normally a physical one. Right? Now I feel like people disrespect people and they don't expect to have to deal with the situation at a later date when you're going to have to. You're going to have to deal with that situation. And some people aren't going to take the answer of, it's just the internet. What does that mean? The brain doesn't recognize things as, well, this is the internet and this is real life. You know what I mean? When you feel attacked, your body and your brain feels attacked, whether it was virally or virtually, or physically. You know what I mean? So the same way how when you feel abused, when you feel disrespected, it doesn't have to be, someone can disrespect you online. And unless you've trained yourself to be able to absorb that disrespect, right? Your body will have the same reaction as if they was hair. You'll feel hot and sweaty. Your hands will get clammy. You get angry. You want to attack. Do you know what I'm saying? These things take practice. So anyway, I'm going off the point, but my point is this. Are we in a time now where disrespect is accepted? Not only is it accepted, is it enjoyed? Are we championing disrespect? And if we're not, where is the actions of us not doing that? Because I can see the actions of us doing that. You know what I mean? So anyway, look, the aim of the 6 a.m. club is to definitely have positive conversations, but also thought-provoking conversations. And I hope that this has been a thought-provoking conversation for you. And if it has, I would love for you to send it to someone else. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And let them have this thought-provoking moment too, especially based on disrespect, right? Now, as always, I've been Fatch. And this has been the 6 a.m. club. So big up the man them, big up the gal them. Wagwan for the weirdos. I just can't understand them. 6 a.m. club to the world and back. And if you are out there disrespecting people for free, right? And whether it's for money or for free, just let me know what your thoughts. What's your thoughts? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you agree that we're moving into a time where disrespect is almost being championed? Do you disagree? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's been the 6 a.m. club, and I'll see you lot soon, man. Love.